So thank you for the invitation. Grazie, and thank you for Urbaniqe Hub. And thank you all for having me here and paying attention to my words. So my name is Levente Tóth. I'm coming from Budapest, Hungary. I'm a startup entrepreneur, and I was getting a startup entrepreneur when I was 45, so not started in my 20s, but after 20 years with large multinationals. I have 3 kids, and this is the most important thing around me. So, but now, why I'm here? Because I founded Urbaniqe 2.5 years ago. That is an urban mobility startup company. And I will tell you who we are, what we do, and why I'm here at this event today. Okay, so our mission is to make aged corporate fleets greener. I will elaborate it a little bit further later on in the next slides. What is it? Based on an urban mobility approach combining with carbon credits, but you will learn it. So who we are? So we are Impruvia, a startup company located in Tatabánya, 60 kilometers away from Budapest to the west. Founded 2.5 years ago and founded by a venture capitalist as well with me. So we raised some 2 million euros in the very beginning just to make our dreams come true. Now we are in the second round of raising to move to the Western European markets as well with our ideas. We developed Urbaniqe. That is the name of the product, and that is the name of our platform into urban mobility. Why urban mobility, and why we have to pay some special attention to that? I don't know whether you know that, but 16% of the greenhouse gas emission is being produced by transport and mobility. And 12% is being produced by urban mobility and everyday commuting and passenger cars and light commercial vehicles and those kind of stuff, everyday life of us. So this is a huge part, and we have to address it. This is one thing. Second, what we see is that the transition towards a carbon-free economy and carbon-free life will take longer than we expect. And internal combustion engine vehicles will stay us for longer, for 10 years, 12 years, or even further. And they are getting older, and they are aging, and we have to address this problem, how to lower the carbon footprint, or how to neutralize and offset the carbon footprint of those vehicles. In general, globally, there are 1.3 billion internal combustion engine vehicles, and 300 million out of them are hitting the roads of the European Union, and 9 million out of them in Romania. And around 10% of that cars are being operated by business users. And they are getting older. So we have gone into research, and B2B cars, corporate cars, the average age of the corporate cars in Romania is above 17 years when we are going into passenger cars and light commercial vehicles. So we have to address the problem of that market, and we have created the company, and we have created the product to address that. But how to? The thing is, what is the solution for that? The thing is that on the market there is no commercially viable solution for addressing this. Not just in Romania, no solution in Poland, in Hungary, or not in Western Europe. What I mean under commercially viable solution, it must be affordable for the business sectors. That means it either with no or very affordable additional cost should be charged for the entire going green approach. But how to? This is the core of the product, and this is the core of our solution, because we are mixing fleet management in a new way with an access to the carbon credit market. just in order to address this problem. What is the innovation part of our services? It took for us almost 2 years to go to market with that solution, 1.5 years. So there are fleet management solutions on the market for a while now, for 15 to 20 years, GPS-based fleet management solution. There is nothing new in it. What is new in there, that we are making your smartphone capable to act as an IoT device and run fleet management services on that with an extensive use of artificial intelligence on your phone. It is recognizing that it is in a car, starts working, starts tracking, and when you're getting out of your car, it stops working automatically. And with the help of the embedded AI capabilities, it is predicting a lot of key variables around your car and around your track. Don't forget, we do not plug in anything into your car. It's a no investment thing because everything is running on your smartphone, but still the smartphone is capable with the help of the AI to predict the average consumption, the carbon dioxide emission of your car, your driving style, etc., etc., etc. So this is what we call democratization of telematics, because in that way you don't have to invest into fleet management. You don't have to take a loyalty period for the provider and the fee, and you can make a free trial because you just download it and make a try, and if it works, and if it delivers on promises, you can turn it into a paid solution. So this is why I'm calling it affordable, and this is why I'm calling it commercially viable. On the other hand side, the industry promises that fleet management can reduce the carbon footprint by 15%. I will elaborate a little bit later how it works. But what we can do with the remaining 85%, this is why we integrated into the app the carbon credits, the access to the carbon credit market, and you can in-app purchase carbon credits to offset partially or entirely the carbon footprint of your corporate fleet in one single app. So, who we serve and what we promise them? We are serving corporates. So it's a B2B product, and we are targeting with our product companies having a corporate fleet of 5+ vehicles. Why 5+ vehicles? Because below 5 vehicles, friends and family are driving the car, and you are not that much interested to go after what is happening. But when we are going above 5 cars, real employees are driving the cars, and the owner, the director, is getting more and more interested in managing the costs and managing the output and the way how he or she drives. And the need, the larger is the fee, the need is even larger for such project. And what we offer, so industry promise of fleet management that you can cut your cost by 15%, maintenance cost and fuel cost. You can save on time. There is an immediate return. What is special in our offer, that it is running on smartphone only, and you don't have to invest. Plus, you can offset the carbon footprint of your corporate fleet. But how? I promise you that I will elaborate a little bit further. What is 15% minus in carbon emission of your fleet? So carbon emission is proportional to the fuel consumption, of course. So it's a mathematical evidence. Then in case we are reducing the fuel expense, the fuel consumption, automatically the carbon emission is getting lower as well by the same percentage. What we can do for that and how it works. When implementing such a service like Urbaniqe, fleet management services, and you do what providers tell you how to use the product, there are this 15% on average in somewhat longer time in cost savings. But what are the two big pillars of that? One pillar is that those cars are running less by roughly 10%. I've been working for the industry for a couple of years now, and it is working. It is working in each and every case. What is the reason for that? The reason is simple. If you pay attention to the usage, then the usage will be less. If you separate private usage and business usage of your corporate fleet, the usage will be less. It's a sensitive topic. I'm not telling you that you have to ban it or something like this, but you can set some policies. In Urbaniqe, you can set some policies for private and business usage, and of course, it is getting less if you pay attention to that. Second, we are generating reports on consumption. We are generating feedback on the driving style of the drivers, and also this is the learning from the last couple of years, that if you give feedback to the driver and if you give feedback to his or her boss, then the average consumption might decrease by 5%, roughly. What it was 8 liters per 100 kilometers goes down to 7.6, for example, like this. And altogether, this is 15%. 15% fuel saving generates 15% less carbon emission, of course. But what we can do with the remaining 85%, and what is the mathematics behind? So a carbon credit market is a voluntary private market. You can buy carbon credits to offset your carbon footprint. It's not the carbon quota market that is driven by the European Union. It's parallel to that, operated by private institutions and NGOs. And also, this is a very transparent market, transparent carbon credits. Carbon credits are representing CO2 emission decrease from the past. Someone has done it before, and you can buy it on the private over-the-counter market. So we are integrated, and you can select your fuel slips. If you upload your fuel slips into the system, you can select one or each and every, and we are computing the carbon footprint of your fuel slips, and you can buy carbon credits. And what is the mathematics? The thing is, 93 euro is the price for 1 ton on carbon dioxide equivalent emission in case of the carbon credit market. Calculating with 1.6 euro for 1 liter gasoline and considering 2.3 coefficient, that means exactly 15% of the cost of the entire decarbonization by carbon credits of your fuel cost. That means, on one hand side, we save for you 15% on your maintenance cost and fuel cost, and by using this 15%, you can entirely decarbonize your carbon footprint with the very same total cost of ownership level that you had before. You can, by using Urbaniqe, you can offset the entire carbon footprint of your fleet. This is our value proposition to customers, and from the carbon credits and for the entire decarbonization, we are issuing carbon offset certificates. They are transparent, and we are getting into the registers, international registers. You can trace it back, and with that you can comply with your ESG policy. You can create a green brand around you, and in case of companies who are exporting their services, many companies from Western Europe require to neutralize your carbon footprint, and with us you can do that very transparently by carbon credits, let's say for free. This is commercially valuable solution because we give you 15% saving, and if you reinvest this 15% saving into the green economy, then your entire carbon footprint, when it comes to your corporate fleet, is being decarbonized. And we are an impact company, so our promise is by 2028 that in that year we will have an impact in Europe of reducing the carbon footprint by 80,000 tons of carbon dioxide equivalent, if we can go along our business plan. And this is the main reason why the company exists. Of course, we want to make profits, because it's not a non-profit organization, but this is the main driver. We are a purpose company and wants to have an impact. And why we are here, why I'm here, and this is the final saying of mine. I know my time is over. We just want to establish cooperations. In the Romanian market, we just came to the Romanian market a couple of months ago. We just want to open the business here. We have gone into a cooperation with Urbaniqe hub already, and we are looking for technology partners. We are looking for resellers as well. We just to really have an impact in the Romanian market as well, to help and make it greener. Thank you.